Strangely, I've never felt exactly comfortable in cities. Not unless I am sure our church has taken it over. But how often that happens is too rare. Why do I not feel comfortable? Because I know what people are like, or what they can be like. I wouldn't want to run into someone like myself, as I know just how dangerous someone like that can be. Not that I prefer the wilderness either, but small towns, small, spread-out towns, kind of like Port Llast, that I was just exploring are my personal preference. I'm always alert, always on the lookout for danger to myself. It can be tiring in a crowded city, even though most of my life has been spent in cities except for when I am sent away to do this or that mission for the church. Farmers and other small-minded people in more rural places whose main concern is their own business is the people I like best. I have been attacked by rival churches, especially Syracists, too many times. They all seem to prefer crowded streets, under the cover of the noise and many people to mask their approach. That is why I like to see my enemies from a distance, and not when they are suddenly appeared next to me amidst a throng of moving people. I didn't always think this way, especially in the first half of my life. Chondath, my home nation, was much more powerful, but recently that has changed. Erebar, its capital, isn't overly huge, but there are much more people there than in Neverwinter, especially after the plague. At times I miss it, even now, but every time I go back I remember why I hated it. The people are tanned like myself, most of them. And the women are quite nice to look at, as they tend to make themselves more pleasing to the eye than the women here on the Sword Coast. But in Erebar, I became a little too well known and a target. In truth, it's a place I should stay away from, but, of course, if ordered by the Dark Lady, I would return. So it is a bit refreshing to go to a place like this one, far out west, where I can be confident that my face isn't known. Wearing a hood all the time for anonymity, especially in the heat, is not something I particularly enjoy, though one must do what they must for survival. I suppose I've just made too many enemies in my time. So, Sharwin.
Yes? Is there something you need?
I just want to talk for a while. Talk? About what, Evaldis? If we're to be companions, I'd like to know a little more about you. Mine is no great tale, Evaldis. If you like, I could tell you of my beginnings as a bard. Yes, tell me about that. Well, let's see. I learned the majority of my trade from Danon, my partner and my love. It was he who took me away from Neverwinter and my family. We were a team, a singing duo who earned our keep in taverns, traveling from town to town along the Sword Coast. We would camp off the roads, and I would listen in awe as Danon told me the old legends by the firelight. I loved him more as each night passed. So, why aren't you with him now? An excellent question. At the time, I didn't think anything could separate us. He was my first, you see, and my belief in our love was absolute. It turned out that those times were the best. I should have cherished them more, for things were quickly about to get much worse. The fateful day came when we crossed into Am in the south. We received a rather sudden and unexpected invitation to sing before one of the wealthiest courts in Athkatla. This was bad news. Well, Danon was positive that our long months of playing in taverns had caught someone's attention, that we were being rewarded. He was overjoyed. Myself, I was hesitant. I was not so sure of our abilities, so questioning the motives behind the invitation was far easier. I urged Danon to ignore the invitation, but naturally he would have none of it. It was the beginning of the end for us, really, though I did not know it. Perhaps it is a story I shall tell you sometime. Why would I want to hear about your sad breakup with Danon? The tale is a bit unusual. Our love did not end in the usual way, I'd wager. Though you need not hear it at all, I care not. Come, Let us adventure more. It will lift my spirits some, I think. I hope. Alright, so we have one of the rings from the werewolves. Let's go see Nurek, see what he has to say about it. Hello again, Nurek.
Hail to ye!
It's a miracle of luck to have you return to us. After losing brave Sir Carithus to the Black Wolf, we can't help but be overly concerned with your welfare. Don't be. Have you news for me, brother, or are you in need of something else? We must speak of the werewolves. A grim topic, though I find I can think of little else. Have you been successful? I have had some success in finding the boys, actually. Truly! I had little doubt that you would do well. Oh, Port Llast is lucky indeed to have you in its midst. I found Earth. Here is his ring. Praise be to Tyr. You have done very well indeed. We are all indebted to you for this. The boy's curse ended without the loss of an innocent life. Here's your reward, as promised. Unfortunately, there are still the other children who must be found quickly. Might you have news of them as well? I will find them for you. Glad to hear that. I do not wish to detain you further. I will remain here in case you need the assistance of Tyr, or perhaps a helpful word or two. Those children, the town prays for them. We all do. I hope you will be their savior, and may Tyr be at your side. Enough about Tyr. I really wonder where this portal takes us. Where is that temple located? Well, I do have the ring, do I not? Got all these items I picked up. Scrolls. Well, I'm not overburdened. But my packs are not full, but the first one is. I think I'm okay then. Let's move this somewhere else. Somewhere else. I'll sell the excess. It's just, well, these should be kept, should they not? In case I want to use that store. Which I never actually got around to looking at, but I assume everything is just more expensive things that I cannot afford, so... Alright. I believe we're ready. Tag, you're it! Noisy brats. Never had the desire to have children. Don't like them. What's in this well, I wonder? Huh. Bolt of lightning. Is this a little pond? I guess they have to draw their fresh water from someplace. Alright, we have a graveyard here. We've already been there. The signs say, probably north to Luskan. To Green Griffin Inn and Luskan. Alright, well, we're going to go north to those hills where the well, not kobolds, the orcs and goblins and bugbears are supposed to be. Entirely new area. Sign says to Port Llast, pointing to the south. Well, I do know something that's pretty when I see it. Speaking of which, Sharwin is absolutely beautiful. Who's this? It's a big scythe he's carrying.
Hello there. You best be careful treading the road round these parts. A dangerous place these days. Listen, old Gerald.
Old Gerald, huh? So, you're Gerald. Your son mentioned you. He did he? He's a fine lad, he is. I expect, then, that you're some manner of adventurer that he thought could help us, aye? What kind of help do you need? Well, now, that's a bit of a tale. I'm surprised the boy didn't fill you in. He did, but he rambled all through it and said his mother is missing, and that was about it that I remember. The hills in this area are home to creatures of all sorts. Bugbears, goblins, and the like. Normally, they don't trouble us much. Since Luskin stopped patrolling the area, mind you, they've become plenty brave. For weeks now, they've been attacking anyone passing through these parts. Attacking the farm a few times, too. That's when they made off with my wife. I figure it's all that Durgiab's doing. Damn ogre will get what's coming to him one way or another. I swear it. That's why you're out front, carrying that big scythe. Well, who is this Durgiab? Durgiab's an ogre mage, a rather cunning sort who's decided he's just the critter to lead all these other monsters. How he got it into his head, I haven't a clue, but from what I can tell, he's gone and built himself an army. What he intends to do with it scares me just a little. I went and sent a warning off to my old friend Aaron Kend, but I haven't heard back from him yet. I suppose he's got more important things on his plate right now, all things considered. You know Aaron Kend? Aye, I do. An old friend, I said. You don't think I've spent my whole life as a farmer, do you? Ha! We all settle down someday, lad. You're probably no more than 10 years older than me and call me a lad. If I were in my younger days, I'd go into the caves and find Leah for myself. I wish I could. As it stands, I'll have to wait for some younger adventurer to take up the task for me. What's this about your wife? Leah is her name. She was taken from the farm one evening when the boy and I were out scouting the hills. Nothing we could have done about it. Them creatures have never shown any interest in taking folk before. I'm not even sure why they should start now. Durgiab's behind it for sure, though. I can only pray that she's alright yet. I'll get her back somehow, and then that ogre will pay for all the grief he's caused me. By hoping to hire adventurers. She could be eaten by now, for all you know. Why would Luskin stop patrolling? You haven't heard? Since Neverwinter had his plague, that Luskin's gone and shut their walls up tight. No one goes in, no one comes out. I never liked their soldiers much, like bandits sometimes, the way they act. Since they stopped patrolling, however, makes you realize what worse things they kept in check. If Luskin was keeping order, Durgiab would never have gotten into his head to make his move, and my wife would still be here. I really care about your wife. Why don't you just leave? I would gladly head to the city until things settle down. I won't leave without my wife Leah, however, or at least until I know for sure what happened to her. And failing that, I'll make sure Durgiab pays for crossing me and mine. That's why I sent the boy to Port Llast to find adventurers. One of them folks should be able to do something. Well, your son mentioned you could pay. That's the only reason I'm even talking to you. Perhaps I could help. Well, also I may find more information on the cult, so... Maybe you could at that. I can reward you if that's what you're keen for. I'll warn you, though. You wouldn't be the first adventurer to head into the hills. There have been other adventurers. Yes, your son did mention that. Aye, a few have passed this way and headed into the hills to check out the creatures for themselves. None have returned, I'm afraid to say. So, what kind of reward are we talking? To be honest, I have much left from my adventuring days. I'd be happy to offer what gold I have, though. To have some proof of what happened to my wife, or better yet, to have her returned. I'd also offer gold for Durgiab's head, to know for sure that he won't be pestering anyone else in these parts. I know it's not much. Chances are Durgiab will have plenty to loot himself. I will look into it as soon as I can. I'd be grateful for it. Find my wife or bring me proof of what happened to her. And bring me Durgiab's head if you can. Either would be a great service. You seem very calm about your wife. Normally, people are frantic about their missing loved ones. I've seen a lot of parents with their missing children, and they cannot relax, can't settle down, and they won't stay put. Well, quite the farm for just the family. Guess the dog is supposed to keep them safe. Didn't really do a very good job on that when they went scouting the hills, did they? Or did it? barking at the chickens, huh? Strange dog. Oh, keeps on going. They have a cow, a bunch of chickens, growing corn. Yeah. He was an adventurer and he settled down for the farmer's life. Well, it's not the first time I've heard that. And I can't ever see myself doing that. Deer. What's that? A warg. Alright. Yeah, it's coming for us. Maybe I should summon help. After it's dead. I want to leave myself exposed. Nothing. We didn't actually go and rest. Didn't feel that it was that necessary, but we can rest anywhere. And any time I can return to the temple and rest, so I'm not too concerned. Unless the combat gets particularly fierce, or there's tough enemies that we can spot ahead. East, Neverwinter Wood. South, Port Llast. North, Green Griffin Inn and Luskin. Yes, this Green Griffin Inn, that's where that Sir Kareth is. The one who was a werewolf. Oh, we got another lion. It's on its way here. Okay, you want to fight? Stupid beast. I'll give you a fight. Looks like a badger's coming. And it's not mine. Was. It's dead now. They're both dead. I miss swatting people in the head with my flail. I haven't done so in a long time. It was my weapon of choice. Though I am a little proficient. Proficient in all the basic weapons. We have goblins ahead. They're shooting at us. Don't hit my shield. This arrow. Good hit. Goblins will not stand against us. As I said. Dead, dead, dead. Alright. Well, what is this place? We passed by a cave. That's the kind of thing. I know it's goblins, but if there's an ogre mage leading them. Let's just explore the upper area, the outside, around it first. See if we can't find that Green Griffin Inn. Ah, more goblins. Last time I faced them, I think, was when the academy was attacked. These ones are tougher. Still, they're not going to last against us. Oh. Ha! The badger killed one and is still uninjured. That goes to show you how weak goblins are. Gold. 2 gold pieces. Very poor creatures, too. Is that another cave? Cave down there, cave there. Another cave, 3 of them. Almost like they have an infestation of these goblins. But they did say the hills were dotted with caves, did they not? The woods go thick that way. Doesn't even look like I can get over the brambles, so we'll turn back. The animals and the goblins want to go through that. That's their business. Another... oh, an aventurine. Alright, well, let's look around here. More thick woods start here. More garbage. Thieves' tools. Something's dead down there. The flies and the stench. What's that noise? You hear that? I don't like that noise. Just thick woods and then a cliff. Maybe it's an ant keg. I've dealt with those things before. It kind of sounds like it. Or maybe it's just beetles. Killed enough of those over the last while. It's horrible I don't even know what it is. Something in their insides, or is that their legs scurrying? I really don't like the sound of giant insects. Or arthropods in general. I have to admit, this actually is a bit of a beautiful area. The waterfalls, the rivers. I can't ever see myself retiring to become a farmer. It even has a nice lake here. For this area, I'd build a fortress with guards if I had the coin. Protecting me, and if I decided to start a family with be somebody beautiful like this, Sharwin. The old tower collapsed. It's the farmer's home down there. Oh, the chest. It's locked. Alright, unlock it.
Oh, blast!
Oh, if you're gonna do that, fine. I'll just leave you to it till you're done. Rubble. 2 gold. Maybe a goblin buried its life savings there. The only thing I can think of is, for my future, I don't plan to die anytime soon. I don't plan to retire. As I said, people in the church that I belong to don't retire. They just die, get murdered. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody retiring and dying of old age. I take it you can't unlock it? You didn't even try, you just started smacking it. Alright, it's just a chest. Don't destroy your weapon over it. What's this? Shrub. More of these fenberries. Well, they weigh nothing. So you know what? Let's put them in one of my other bags. Hear the wolves howling. That I do like. I like the sound of that. What is this? Is that Solomon? My badger's coming. Wait, he must be waiting for us. I don't know if he sees us. Alright, let's deal with this fool. I said next time I came across him, it would be his death. Solomon!
I warned you, but you just wouldn't listen.
Stick around!
We shall not be defeated!
Don't run off like you have before.
Yeah. Oh, oh.
My badger's dead. Fine.
Death to the enemy!
2 of his minions are down. Just him now. Die, Solomon. Yes. You better have something on you that will lead me to the cult. Look at this armor. See if I can't identify it. No, it is enchanted though. Which means I should put it in my bag of holding. And weighs nothing. We'll have to get it examined. What else does he have? There is a letter. A letter to him. Solomon, the old ones, may they live forever, seek an ancient artifact said to be in the vicinity of Port Llast. I have sent agents to retrieve it. But, for you, I have a greater task. There are meddlers about, the very same who thwarted Desther's good work in Neverwinter. If you succeed, you shall have a place in the heavenly kingdom of our beloved old ones. If you fail, your soul be damned, and I shall send others to do what you cannot. This actually sounds like your typical letter in one of my churches. Between members. Should you require the assistance of other agents, those seeking the artifact have been dispatched to the Neverwinter Wood. the cavern system north of Port Llast, and the remote village of Charwood. Their work is important, however, so do not disturb them without good cause. Do not fail me. Mogrim Corother. Mogrim Corother. We'll have to remember that name. The first name is quite unusual, actually. Mogrim. Can't quite place it, though I am not from this area. Maybe it's more common around here. Should require the assistance seeking the artifact. Those seeking the artifact have been dispatched to the Neverwinter Wood cavern system where I am here now, north of Port Llast, and the remote village of Charwood. That's pretty much what Aaron Genn told me, except he did tell me to go north to Luskan. Artifact. So they are seeking some artifact. I wonder why. Oh. Probably helps to have my best weapon used. Well, I did take a little bit of a hit there. I am glad that Solomon Fool is dead, however. Right. Well, we were going this way, but I don't think there's anything that way. There's the bridge. Maybe this is where the inn is. Maybe we can stay at some place half decent instead of returning to the temple to sleep on the floor. Or sleeping in the woods. Which wouldn't be the worst thing, of course. Sign. This goes to Neverwinter Wood, I take it. Yes. Nothing there. The woods do get thick. What's this? An elaborate sign. Another cave. The Port Llast mine has been closed for many years, ever since the vein of ore ran out. That makes sense. This actually isn't a bad place to set up camp. Open that, please.
Done and done.
Why aren't you unlocking it? If I wanted to bash it, I would do it myself. 12 gold, copper necklace. Sharwin.
Yes? Is there something you need?
I think we need to change our tactics. If I fail to open a locked door or chest... Well... No. Come to my aid if I fail to... Maybe you just don't have the skill for some of these things. But you know what? I would like to rest. I am tired. And this is a nice fire someone set. And perhaps this is a place to be ambushed. They set the fire for travelers, and they'll come in and slit your throat during the night. Shadow, watch over us. That is an order. Oh, Sharwin says she refuses to sleep here. She doesn't feel comfortable. Fine. You want to sleep? Let's go, then. It'll cost me 50 gold to get back. Let's go stay at the inn. Better than this little stone floor. And the inn is right here. Innkeeper.
Can I help you?
What do you charge for a room? Only 5 gold pieces for a quality room. I assure you, it'll be a peaceful sleep after a hard day. That'll do.
I didn't see you there. You startled me.
I didn't have my rest. You look like you're having a rough day. Why don't you tell me your name? Thank you for your concern, sir. My name is Jahil. What is your name? They call me Evaldis. A fitting name for one as fascinating as you, Evaldis. I only wish my mind could dwell on more pleasant conversation. Is there something I can help you with?
Don't worry, young Ander. This will work out yet. Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Thanks so much for helping me out.
You are the one that approached me. I am hunting the cult that started the plague in Neverwinter. Have you heard anything about them? I wish I could help you, kind man. but my mind is overwrought, and it is very difficult for me to focus on anything other than my own troubles. I wish I could help you, but I am in need of a job. Do you know of anything? Oh my, but you are a brave, powerful adventurer, aren't you? If you want a job, maybe you could help me. It is so horrible. I was supposed to bring my little brother Neva into town to buy him a birthday present for his 10th birthday. He was so excited he kept running ahead of me. I see where this is going. He ran over a hill, when all of a sudden I heard him scream. I ran as fast as I could to come to the top of the hill, but as I got close, I could hear men's voices. I dropped to the ground and peeked over the crest of the hill. Neva was surrounded by a group of thugs. They picked him up and carried him off, laughing to themselves. I simply don't know who to turn to. The guards are busy with their own troubles, and I need someone who can rescue him quickly. I am very suspicious of this woman. This almost sounds like a trap to send me somewhere so the cult can try to surround me and kill me. Why do you think the bandits took him captive? I imagine it is because he had his birthday money in his purse. He had 10 gold pieces to spend for his birthday. That's a lot, so the bandits probably figured he was from a wealthy home, and they want to ransom him. Do you know where the bandits took him? Yes, I quietly followed them to some standing stones in the hills just outside of Charwood. I thought for sure they would catch me, but I was lucky. Are you offering a reward for his rescue? I have 300 gold, which I would reward anyone who can save my baby brother.
Thanks so much for helping me out, Hilar.
And she just made it more tempting, although that could be part of the ruse. If it's an ambush, I'll kill them. I would love to rescue him for you. My hero, thank you so much for being brave. I must admit that if you are able to rescue my baby brother, there are rewards besides gold that I would be willing to discuss. I know Neva is being held at a bandit camp near some standing stones just outside of Charwood, but I have no idea how many people are holding him or what exactly to expect. Please hurry. Bring him back to me safely. The fact that she's talking about more than just gold even makes me think that this is definitely a trap. Please hurry. Bring him back to me safely. Do you think I might be able to get an advance on that reward to help me buy supplies for a rescue? Obviously, I have hired the right man for the job. You should be well prepared with 100 gold to assist you.
Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Thanks so much for helping me out, Hilar.
And then she just walks off. So, a young man by the name of Neva has apparently been kidnapped by bandits, according to his siblings, Taran and Jahil. He is being held near some standing stones by the entrance to the Charwood. Adventurers are to meet the siblings there to attempt a rescue, and I really think that this is a trap, although I know that I am sometimes just overly suspicious. But I will keep my eyes and ears open for anything. At the first sign of it being a trap, of course, I'm going to either not get into the trap, or I'll try to observe it from a distance, but if there's no way out of it, I am a fierce fighter. I'm not worried. Alright, let's go. Hopefully I'll be able to rest this time. Much better. Are you okay, Sharwin? My spells are all in order. Memorized, or not memorized, prayed for them from the Dark Lady. Let's go. Oh. Save us a bit of a trip if we just portaled back to where we were. Or have I lost that now that I went into Port Llast? 150 gold. No. That's outrageous. now that I'm here, let's see if I can't get that armor identified. Where was it? The cracked anvil. If I can't use it, of course I'll sell it. It could be better than what I'm wearing. Every time I think of what I did to Solomon. The blacksmith still... It is early in the morning, you know, the middle of the night, actually. How's y'all?
Can I help you?
Yes. Let's identify this armor that I found, please. Oh, full plate with a minor enchantment. That's all he had. My armor is much better. Well, it does sell for quite a bit. It's going to more than double my gold. Sell everything that I can. Definitely keep this. Alright, I have scrolls, neutralize poison, which I'll be holding on to. Invisibility. Magic circle against alignment. I don't really need that. I can't see. Can't even use invisibility scroll. So for mages, sell the bolts of lightning. I don't think there's anything else I can sell. Now I have 2,284 gold. That's a step up from when I sold everything. I had like, what, 70 gold left. Let's return on foot. Alright, I assume that the inn is... Been over there. I assume that the inn is to the north of here. May have been an inn at some point in the past, but... Is this on the remains? Oh, these are the goblins that we killed. Don't need a bolt. So... Cure moderate wounds, not bad, coming from a goblin. Lesser restoration, I will keep that. And use it. We have a badger over there. I can't really imagine needing these. Here it comes. Stupid thing. They're more annoying than threat. Just die, stupid creature. Summon my own badger. A little late. What a waste, Sherwin.
To battle!
There's nothing to fight, foolish girl. Where is the inn? Is it still to the north? It's gotta be. There's nothing here. Okay, Green Griffin Inn and Luskin to the north. I thought it would be around here, not further north. Alright then. Well, let's go into these caves. What was to the east? There's the Port Llast mines. Oh. We've got goblins here. Come on, Badger. What did I summon you for? Well, these goblins actually hurt me a little. A little late there, Sharwin. Garbage. Oh, Alexandrite. Another Alexandrite. Some of these goblins have more than I would have thought they would. Adventurine. The gems are nice. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. There's another thing there. No, it's gone. Alright. That would seem to be it. Oh. We were up here. Pretty sure of that. Let's just go into the mines. Or the caves, I should say. There's a trap right there on the floor. Too obvious. Stupid goblins. So, this is how it's gonna be, huh? Fighting goblins to get through all this. Well, if anyone's going to take the trap, I'm glad it's the badger. Though the badger seems to be unaffected. Another stupid goblin. Go get it. Ruins of Llast. Actually, I'm a little curious about that. That's in Luskan. Is it not one of the old cities? Well, one thing about goblins, they like to have their numbers as a shaman. Those should be killed immediately. Dead. Oh, there goes their attempt to stop us. At least it wasn't like 50 goblins. Cure moderate wounds. Nothing out there. My magic is telling me these caves are quite extensive. What's over here? Better not be trapped. Another goblin. Another one. 2. Easily dispatched. Cure light wounds. I think there's more right around the corner. I can hear them. Maybe they're waiting for us to come to them. Will make a difference, so. It's in this door. Goblins, 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 and more goblins. Just kill them all. That one's still sleeping. Well, it will never get up. Cure moderate wounds, not bad. If anything, these potions are worth more than anything else they have, including the gems. Thieves' tools. Alright, goblins, let's do this. Where are you going? You're not gonna live. None of you. Stupid things. Chest. Comes more. Alright, see if we can't open up this chest. Locked. Please try to unlock it instead of bashing it.
To battle!
Oh, there's still goblins. Alright, unlock the chest, please.
Fair enough.
Much better.
Done and done.
8 gold. Gold. I should really check to see if those goblins dropped anything. Oh, that's the thieves' tools, which I've checked twice already. Nothing here. Alright, those really were poor goblins. Another shaman. We have long tunnel going this way, surrounding rooms. We'll just have to go and explore. Huh. Surprisingly, they're actually trying to put up a fight. Look at this. The shaman over there. Makes itself invisible. It's casting its God's blessings on its fellows. You want to die too, do you? I have to sneeze. Something is tickling my nose. Must be the smell of these creatures. Copper necklace. Okay, so we can go down here, or we can go right into one of the other caves, which I would prefer to do. But I heard one of them over here. Whoa, that's a big wolf. A dire wolf. I've got this one, Sherwin. Sarcophagus. Ah, it's trapped. Unlock it, please.
Fair enough. Done and done.
Just a garnet. Thieves' tools are useless to me. What's this? This goes into the other room that we've already cleared out. Alright, let's go out to the long hallway then. I hope this is not what all the caves out here are going to be like. Otherwise, I'm going to be spending a lot of time going through them. Full of goblins. Maybe others will have bugbears and orcs. It will be at least a refreshing change of pace, instead of just facing hordes of goblins. Where is my badger? Oh, I almost stepped on a trap. One of you can gladly step on it for me. Sharwin. That was a bit foolish. You should be able to see those traps. Now look at this. Defending their cave. Normally, goblins would run. But then I did come with a small party. Maybe they think they can just overwhelm us. One more, cure thy wounds. Alright, stop getting hurt and don't step on the traps. 2 gold. 2 gold. Seems that I have gained in skill. Cleric. Alright. Seems good enough to me.
To battle!
More goblins. Badger doesn't seem so useless right now. At least not in here. It's probably equal most of the foes I'm fighting. Oh, there's a large cavern to the south.
Your end draws nigh.
Bunch of them, they just appeared out of nowhere. There's a shaman right here. Or was there. Disappeared. There it is. Sharwin. Kill the goblin shaman.
Out of our way!
More of them. Be careful, Sharwin.
To battle!
Ow, they just keep coming. Ah, stepped on a trap. Alright, is there any more? Stupid creatures. We're gonna have to rest at some point coming soon. Arrow, no use to me. Gold, 2 gold. Cure light wounds. Pile of suspicious stones cure critical wounds. Quartz crystal. Not bad, actually. Surprising. Goblins are... You can find some somewhat decent treasure amongst goblins. If I keep picking this up, I'll get all my money back in no time. Although, a nice big expensive magical weapon or armor would be nice. Be a lot quicker getting my gold back that way. Looting a whole bunch of expensive equipment, then just looting potions and gems. More goblins. What can you expect? The hills are infested with them.
Out of our way!
Nice hit. Pile of stones. 34 gold. Wow. Must have been their community pouring it all into the same place. 5 gold. What's that? Oh, there's a door here. Ah, lots of them. What is that, a throne over there? Is this their chief?
We shall not be defeated!
Ouch. The chief is tough, I'll give him that. Let's see. War to main powers. Alright, chief, let's see how tough you are. As I thought.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Oh, that was it. Cure light wounds. Arrow. The chief didn't have any treasure on him. Well, hopefully there's some in this room. Stealing from travelers. Robbing, murdering travelers for the last while. So perhaps this ogre mage... Oh, that's trapped. Do I even want to try? This ogre mage probably is not here. Ah. Potion of cure critical wounds. Alexandrite. Slad's tongue. This is the tongue from a slad. Where does that go? I don't want to die from traps.
Fair enough.
Locked. Please don't open it for me. There's somebody in there.
Done and done.
It's a bugbear. Like, stupid boar. $57 gold. Alright. Let's deal with this trap, then we'll look at the bugbear. This could kill me. Ah! I'm okay. Alright, unlock that, please. It wasn't locked to begin with. Potion of aid. Exandrite. Well, I don't know if this bugbear will be grateful if we rescue him. Him or her. They're all the same. Ugly creatures. Alright. Why are you kept a prisoner? Talk! Help! Me is prisoner here. You release me, huh? Or is you working with orc and goblin? Me just want leaving. Not like prisons. Help me. Please help me. Who are you? Me is prisoner of bugbears in this cave. These are goblins, if you haven't noticed. Prisoner from war with orcs and goblins. Me wanting leave, but me is stuck. You help, yeah? Can you make it worth my while to free you? Me prisoner is. Me got's nothing to give, but me knows stuff. Maybe you wants asking me questions? Me try answer. Oh, this should be interesting. Fine, tell me something. Ah, okay. Me not know much but prison bars, but we tries answer all questions. We wants out of prison, yeah. Why are you a prisoner here? What's this war about? We is fighting with orcs and goblins. Gets beat and taken prisoner. Everyone wants pleasing master, so needs beating other forces to make strength. I don't understand. What do you mean by making strength? If we bugbear is beating orc and goblin, then master is happy with us. Take us for his army, and we be most powerful. Army? What do you mean? Me not lying when me say me not know. Proud warriors get taken by master, but we not know where they is or go or why. Who is this master? Derjab is master. He big ogre, but cast magics too. He very strong warrior and kills many who try and take his ruling away. Can you tell me anything about these caves? Me can tells you that caves is home to orcs, goblins, and us bugbears. We fight so much, not safe in caves for you, outsider. What can you tell me of the orcs and goblins? Orcs and goblins is everywhere. We bugbears strong, we fights tough, but we never makes advance for long. Too many foes for us. Do they have a leader to their tribes? Orc chieftain and goblin chieftain in caves. If killed is they, tribes would falls apart. We not know what doing without chieftain. We bugbears got chieftain too, but we prisoners so long, not knows where. Alright, more about the caves. Whatever. That's enough questions. You can go. Me go free, oh joy! Me run away now! Me thanks you so much! Stupid thing. Well, he did say that they'd be in disarray, and that's normal. However, usually the next one, beneath the chieftain, steps up and takes his place. Or there could be a civil war, who knows? Let's just check this area out, the northeast. I know we've been down this section. More goblins. goblins. There is a shaman here.
We shall not be defeated!
There it is. Dead shaman. Bark skin. I actually do like these potions. 5 gold. Watch out, you. Potion up less. Actually kind of useless. Not completely useless, but not that great. Easy, easy.
Out of our way!
More behind us, huh?
Your end draws nigh.
Let's sell this potion. Eagle Splendor. Is that it? Alright, well. Let's go down to the next section. Wait. Something is off here. This is where we entered, right? Okay. Haven't we been down there? Maybe not. Cave system that only a goblin would understand. Obviously they didn't put up all these wooden beams to hold the it must have been, to hold it up, must have been a mine at some point. They just took it over. I don't know how to get to this section or this section. But I do know we should go and rest. So let's return. We can always come back. I suppose I have to spend the 150 gold, which is ridiculous. Let's rest and then we'll return. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.